Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 PS5 launch titles.
I will do whatever it takes to make England our home.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most exciting games available when Sony's next console launches on November 12th, 2020. Which of these games are you picking up with your shiny new console? Be sure to sound off in the comments below. Number 10, Astro's Playroom. The 2018 PSVR title Astrobot Rescue Mission was a delightful surprise, so a sequel preloaded onto every PS5 at no extra cost is definitely exciting. Although there will only be 4 worlds, they seem to have plenty of charm baked into them with adorable characters and references to PlayStation's history. The game seems specifically designed to introduce players to the new features of the DualSense controller. Its adaptive triggers, motion sensors, touchpad, and innovative vibration tech ensures an engaging experience. And with each world showcasing different controller elements, Astro's Playroom should be a great game to play on day one. Number 9, Observer System Redux.
Heart rate irregular.
There isn't too much to choose from on the psychological horror front for PS5 launch titles. Luckily, Bloober Team has rebuilt its award-winning title for the next generation. Set in a dystopian cyberpunk 2084, players will control Detective Daniel Lazarski, played by the late Rutger Hauer, as he follows a string of grisly murders. Armed with a device called the Dream Eater, Daniel is able to hack into people's neural implants to collect intel. He's also able to sleuth about using electromagnetic and biovision. The game was praised for its puzzles, interrogation sequences, and eerie atmosphere. Redux will include expanded gameplay, new story elements, and of course, pristine next-gen graphics.
We can't wait to tell you more about the rest in the near future.
Number 8, Bugsnax.
Oh, this one's lively. Beautiful seed patterns.
It's the absurd and cute title that has piqued the interest of many. Developed and published by Young Horses, the studio behind 2014's Octodad Dadliest Catch, players will explore a world where Muppet-like characters hunt and eat creatures based on various foods. The weird part in all of this is that eating one of these creatures gives the benefactor the properties of their victim. Eating a Raspy, for example, may turn your hand into a raspberry. With over 100 Bugsnax species to discover, this title might be a good change of pace as we progress through some of the more intense games we'll see at launch. And have you heard their adorable voices?
I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and now the town's on fire.
Oh, again?
It's Bugsnax.
Number 7, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Observer is far from the only remaster available on PS5's launch day. Capcom's 2019 hack-and-slash masterpiece featured quick-paced, addictively fun gameplay. Add in the DualSense's adaptive triggers, and demon slaying is bound to feel better than ever before. But there are plenty of other next-gen features that are sure to improve the experience. Much shorter load times, 3D sound, and a variety of graphical customizations will make it the definitive version. The brand new Turbo Mode and legendary Dark Knight difficulty, as well as the addition of Virgil as a playable character, are sure to bring eager players back.
Devil May Cry.
Number 6, Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Little Big Planet was one of Sony's flagship series on the PS3, but it hasn't been since 2014's Little Big Planet 3. Now, developer Sumo Digital is taking the franchise's mascot on his own 3D adventure. But it isn't just the change in perspective that's new. Sackboy can learn a ton of new moves and abilities that will offer variety in how each platforming obstacle is conquered. The game also allows for up to 4-player online or couch co-op, with some stages specifically designed for it. Each level of Craft World looks lovingly constructed, and the DualSense's haptic triggers will simulate a change in material as Sackboy navigates the environments. In terms of pure simple joy, there will be nothing else quite like it on launch day. Number 5, Watch Dogs Legion.
Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
Ubisoft's Watch Dogs series didn't have the strongest start, but the concept of its third entry is too enticing to resist. Legion is set in a near-future, somewhat dystopian London that's been turned into a surveillance state following a terrorist attack. As a member of DedSec, the hacker group framed for said attack, players must root out the real villains while liberating London from a private military company. Any NPC is recruitable to your cause, and each of them has various skills and gadgets suited for different missions, which means no one will have the same playthrough. Although players can begin their uprising on October 29th, they can continue with a free upgrade on PS5 after launch.
It's time to take back London.
Number 4, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
The brutality that comes with being a Viking in this day and age sort of fits into that, the time and the character.
Ubisoft is bringing a double dose of next-gen greatness and free upgrades with not only Watch Dogs, but also a new game in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Valhalla will follow Eivor, a Viking warrior in the late 800s who leads their people to England in search of better land. But with 4 kingdoms opposing Eivor and their Vikings, the land won't be so easily taken. Community will be crucial to Eivor's journey, as building settlements and making political connections will only help to increase their power. Customization will also play a bigger role than ever before, from appearances to decision-making to upgradable buildings in your settlement. Everything we've seen so far points towards an expansive world we can't wait to get lost in.
One bound to England's destiny, and to yours.
Number 3, Godfall. Looter shooters can be hit or miss, but there are plenty of things still getting us excited for Godfall. Its focus on melee over ranged combat and the high fantasy setting are already things that set it apart. Various classes, weapons, and armor sets will undoubtedly draw in players who love collecting and perfecting their characters. Then there's the team behind it. Publisher Gearbox is known for one of the most well-regarded looter shooters ever, Borderlands 2. Plus, it's being developed by Counterplay, a studio formed by industry vets who have worked on games like Diablo 3, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Overwatch. With the addition of drop-in, drop-out co-op and the promise of no microtransactions, Godfall will be a welcome entry in the subgenre.
Macros thinks the war is over, but our fight has just begun.
Number 2, Demon's Souls. Developer From Software has created a legacy of incredibly difficult action RPGs. On November 12th, players will be able to re-experience the title that kicked off the studio's legendary Souls series and led to its own subgenre. Originally released in 2009 for the PS3, Demon's Souls is being rebuilt from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. Bluepoint Games, the studio doing the remake, was also behind the Nathan Drake Collection and the PS4's Shadow of the Colossus remake. With From Software's fame continuing to rise, and with how influential its games have become to the industry, this looks like a must-play remake for fans and newcomers alike.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Go, go, go! Stop! Whoa! Let's not shoot each other, all right?
Insomniac's first venture into Peter Parker's world showcased incredible traversal, acrobatic combat, and plenty of classic villains. The studio's return to that world alone would be cause for delight, but a more concise story focusing on Miles Morales has us positively giddy. A year after gaining his powers, Miles will be caught in the middle of a war between Roxxon Energy and a high-tech criminal army led by the Tinkerer. So far, its visuals look stunning, and the DualSense controller's haptic feedback should provide immersion when performing Miles' unique electrical attacks. Given the hype and the relatively low launch title price tag of $50, there are lots of reasons to be excited for this one.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.